Well, hi, friends. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Jessa, and it is very nice to see you. And today we are jumping back into Disco Elysium, and oh my goodness, was that first episode a lot. We didn't seem to do a lot, but it does seem like this entire game is going to be a lot in exactly the kind of way that I love. It is beautiful. It is psychologically meaty, and it's keeping things really intriguingly vague, which is just a total delight to me. It tickles my brain in a way that has me just completely hooked already. And I'm so excited to go along this journey with this poor guy. This poor alcoholic guy. And I don't even know his story yet, because he doesn't even know his story yet. Poor guy woke up practically naked in a hotel room with no memory, but he's apparently a detective, and he seems to have some kind of loss in his past. He's haunted by this feeling of missing someone without even knowing who he's missing or why. But his lizard brain, from the very beginning of the game, was yelling at him about an ex-wife of some sort. But his limbic system was not having that, was it? The emotional part of his brain is just not ready to hear it. I'm concerned that this guy's gonna fall apart by the end of this game, which would be so sad, but it honestly also seems like it's part of the story. There's a fascinating sort of, freedom, this feels like the wrong word, but a freedom to this game that I did not realize at all, because of course I'm going into this completely blind. I didn't realize, I think, just how varied this game could become and how different the story could be based on little things. Like, for instance, I was informed by a friend, as well as a couple people in different comments, that a lot of people apparently get our boy killed in the very first few minutes of the game. I couldn't believe it. It could happen completely by accident, apparently, just by attempting to get the horrific tie down from the ceiling fan in the hotel room that he woke up in the very freaking beginning. I am genuinely shocked to learn that that was even a possibility. I mean, but also thinking about that, I realize, looking back, that in processing that scene, I think that my brain kind of, for whatever reason, skipped over the tie's location in particular, the ceiling fan, because of course that tie's threatening kind of nature, framed as though it kind of wants to strangle him, it obviously gives me the impression that our boy here is going through some suicidal ideation. That seems really clear. But its location on the ceiling fan in the very beginning of the game, when he wakes up with no memory, I don't know why it didn't quite click in that moment, maybe because I was taking in so many new things at once, but it did not click for me that it could have been up there on that fan because he had actually tried to hurt himself the night before, which could genuinely explain the brain damage, the trauma to his brain that has left him with no memory. Gosh, that's so sad to think about. I really hope he can heal. I hope we can make choices that will, lead him to heal and have a life again, but I don't know. I realize there is so much about this game that I just did not realize in that first episode. Because of course I didn't, going into this completely blind. I didn't even watch a trailer before starting this game. Maybe I should have, I don't know, but I didn't. I tried avoiding every possible bit of information about this game before playing it, and I have succeeded. And now here I am. But unfortunately, that does mean I'm not necessarily going to be knowing all of the things that you, who's probably played the game before, already know. So let's keep that in mind when we're making comments, shall we? But God, this game is so stunning visually, isn't it? The art style is so appealing to me. It is, look at this, it's like a giant explosion. Like a bomb has gone off, right? But all depicted in paint. Not like someone tried to, paint an explosion, fire and smoke and everything specifically. But this explosion in particular is depicted with just messy, visceral brushstrokes rather than intentional details and shapes. It's more of an explosion of feeling than actual fire and smoke, And speaking of feeling, it occurred to me, yes, that last time I completely forgot to even explain to you what art therapy actually is. How neglectful of me. Seriously, that is something I should have really done last time before we even got into this game at all. But hey, better late than never, right? So let me explain to you what art therapy is. Art therapy is therapy, but instead of relying on verbal communication, the primary mode of communication is actually art making. That might be visual art, could be music, a performance, dance therapy, drama therapy even, and they all have their benefits for a variety of different people. They can be deeply healing, and yet many people don't even know that art therapy is even an option. Many who do also tend to dismiss it because of the way that it gets framed by the world as existing only as a treatment for children who are nonverbal. But not only children can benefit from art therapy. The fact is that it's used for people, any people who struggle to communicate for one reason or another. So often that means children, a lot of children who are nonverbal or children who suffer trauma that they can't express. But the fact is that those things can apply to a whole lot of adults too. And not just nonverbal adults who do exist, mind you. Not enough people acknowledge that fact. But speaking as an autistic adult with a master's degree and a license to practice art therapy, I promise you, plenty of adults need this kind of different form of communication too. But art therapy is not exclusive to nonverbal adults either. I've found that people who are in the throes of addiction, and this is where it's relevant to the game, people who are trying to overcome addiction, a lot of what they might be going through tends to come from a place that's beyond words. There's a reason people may turn to substances instead of addressing their reality. Because addiction tends to stem from a place that is kind of pre-verbal, doesn't it? An emotional center that many people who are trapped by addiction have spent their entire lives and all of their emotional energy running away from, trying to escape whatever painful, overwhelming things that they are feeling. It's an avoidant behavior, and many people tend to fully disconnect from what they're really going through, and they may often need help in accessing that part of themselves again. To reach a part of themselves that they're so disconnected from, why not use a form of communication that does not necessarily involve having to have the right words to explain it? Art making is instead more about raw expression and instinct, and you can express stuff without necessarily needing to reach for the specific things that are hurting you, without needing to describe your trauma or whatever things you are trying so hard to avoid, which makes it really ideal for people who are, engaging in these avoidant behaviors. Those things will come out anyway. That is the thing about art. Anytime you make a painting, for instance, whatever is happening under the surface is going to emerge anyway. And I'm coming from specifically a visual arts perspective, right? Which is why that's what I'm focusing on. But look at this game. It clearly has a visual art thing going on. So it feels really relevant, doesn't it? But anytime you make a painting, for instance, what's underneath the surface will in fact show itself in the art making process, whether you like it or not for the most part. It shows itself in the pressure that you use in your brush strokes, the colors you've chosen, the composition that you've used, the parts of the piece that you've chosen to focus on or even leave out entirely or neglect. There are so many aspects to art making that are so unconsciously personal. And that is what we try to access in art therapy. Often that's done through specific prompts or projects that, as an art therapist, I would tailor to meet a client's specific individual needs, using a whole variety of mediums and materials and all sorts of types of projects that can be anything from chill and relaxing and fun to visceral and intense. Maybe it ends in tears, but at the end of the day, art therapy is therapy. Using art making as the primary mode of communication, just to put it as simply as possible. And I hope that explanation can give you a better understanding of what art therapy is, its relevance to this game, and maybe I've even introduced art therapy to some of you who've never heard of it. I did get some comments saying, what the heck even is art therapy? I've never heard of that. So I really hope that if it sounds like something that's appealing to you, you can actually seek that out as a form of treatment for you. It is not some new age, weird nonsense. It is therapy. So I really cannot stop thinking about this game. So I'm really stoked to just jump right into it again. And don't worry, guys. This time I will be primarily using my mouse and keyboard. Don't worry. Everyone was yelling at me for even attempting to use my controller. I tried to explain last time about why I was using the controller. I'm not sure it really landed or made sense to people, but don't worry. This time, I learned my lesson after last time. We're not doing controller. Have no fear. I cannot stop thinking about this game, so I am so excited to get back into it. And I'm well prepared for this today. I've got plenty of coffee and plenty of water. Are you prepared also before we get started? Something to drink, something to eat, something to snuggle on, maybe somebody to snuggle with. But if you are as ready as I am, please hit the like button, consider subscribing, maybe hitting the hype button if it's available to you, or the notification bell if you're so inclined. And let's just get to this, shall we? All right, now that we are back in this game, I feel immediately compelled to say, you're welcome, because I am in fact switching to strictly mouse and keyboard. I am sorry for even trying to use the controller last time. As I tried to explain last time, it is because my desk is so unstable, so I try to avoid mouse and keyboard when I can, because there's such a chance that it will slightly shake my desk and then boom, everything falls apart technologically speaking, and it sucks, trust me. But doesn't matter. Right now we are here. And I want to look at stuff, okay? I wanna look at everything. I wanna look at everything. First of all, this bag, okay? Ooh, chain cutters also, all these things we picked up. The bag. The bag for the frickin' bottles. Apparently I need to equip it like an item. Who the funk? And then with that we can pick up bottles, which hopefully can get us money, which it sounds like we need, because otherwise, how are we gonna stay in that hotel? Okay. What is this also? Thought cabinet. Bonuses from thoughts. There's nothing here. Okay. Lonesome Long Way Home. Temporary research bonus. +1 to encyclopedia. Factual memory returns. Research time. 6 hours and 5 minutes. Research time? Problem/solution. Let's rewind. Let's trace your drunken steps back home. Jump across the raised channel bridge southwest of here. Fall over. Get up. Get off the asphalt in 20 minutes. Shuffle your feet through courtyards, scaring little children. Go under the great raised motor tract, the 881, until you reach Le Domaine Eminent in North Jamrock. The streets are frozen this time of year, caked with ice. Walk down Main to Perdition. There's a side alley there, and your footprints in the mud. Internalize. I wonder what that's about. There's all these different ones. Oh, okay. These are thoughts? I see. I can't click on these other ones, though, so that's interesting. I guess the fact that I can't click on any of these others means they're just the things that I haven't even opened yet. Good to know it's here, though. Now let's look at everything else. Yes, we've got this journal. We've got our inventory. We have this very useful information screen. Thank God, because there is so much stuff. It makes me want to read all of it to understand, because, wow, this game is bigger than I realized in terms of the complexity of the mechanics. I've never played a game like this. So, yes, it's going to take some getting used to for me. Let's just be nice about it, okay? Inland Empire is so freaking interesting. Info. I know I read this, but it's fascinating. I still don't quite understand it, but I want to. I know it's named for a David Lynch movie, one I haven't seen, so I do apologize for not understanding some kind of specific reference, but it very much seems to be like the unconscious, right? Or the unconscious that can perceive things, the way that he is perceiving things unconsciously, like his instinct, right? Enables you to grope your way through invisible dimensions of reality, gaining insight into that which sight can't see. Yeah, it feels like unconscious instinct or intuition, which is awesome. Damn. Ooh! I just noticed this -2 to savoir-faire. That's crazy. Savoir-faire being like know-how, right? Oh. From flare-cut trousers and green snakeskin shoes. Holy hell, that's very surprising. Okay then, but hey, here we are. I'm now holding a bag. I wonder if Yo, I think I can. I think I can, in fact, pick up bottles now. Equipping that bag was all I needed. Take all. Awesome. Now, tab highlights stuff, right? Yeah. Take all. Now that I have a bag, I can take freaking everything, apparently. Which is awesome, because I want to pick up as many bottles as I can. I want to make money so I can pay for my hotel room. Bottles will help with that, at least a little bit. At least a little bit. Oh, I forgot I can zoom in a little, which is nice. There was a trash can over here, right? Oh, are these cans? Can I pick up cans too? I guess so. Huh. Let's just do the trash can, because I remember there was supposed to be bottles in the trash can. Yeah. We're picking up bottles and cans and having a good time doing it, and now I think we should go back to... Maybe we should pick up all the cans, though. Oh my god, stop! See, I'm having some troubles with the controls again, even though I'm using mouse and keyboard. I always have troubles. Let's go back to Freet. Because at Freet we can sell our bottles, right? We make some money. Because we need that. And we also, of course, goddamn, need to go to the crime scene still. I can't believe we haven't even checked out the crime scene yet. Okay, where am I? Hold on, let me zoom out. Oh, I think this might be where the crime scene is, because it's supposed to be behind the whirly thing. Whirling... whatever. And we just walked this way instead of that way. Oh, I see more bottles. I see more bottles. Yes, I do. Yes. What's this? I'll wait till I pick up the bottles, and then I'll click on whatever that is. Where are you going, bud? You okay there? No, I think something I learned last time is that nothing about this man is doing okay. A bold slogan, Humanox, covers the truck. Okay. This is a strange world. Very strange world.
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island. A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III."
We've seen you before. I don't need to do that. Wait, right? Or was that a different statue entirely? No, it was this one. It was this one. Okay, anyway. Wait, how do I don't know. I'm just gonna click so that I know where to walk. Because I can't quite tell where the path is. Is that another bottle on the ground there? I don't know. We'll see. We're still on our way back to Freet. There you go, dude. We made it. Where is Freet? This way somewhere. You know what? Something I was thinking about. I think I was approaching dialogue the wrong way because I'm coming from a very, like, more traditional RPG mindset. It's Freet. Freet, right? Yes. I'm coming from a very traditional RPG mindset where I always feel like I have to exhaust all of the dialogue that's given to me. But I don't think I'm supposed to be doing that in this game. I think this game is a little more different than I realized, and I need to start leaning more into the what would he actually say rather than can I make this make sense that he says all of them. I need to stop doing that. Okay, is this the thing? Is this the thing for the bottles?
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Not a lot of money, but insert
Your
my
bottles
bottles.
clunk into the machine,
Money game.
and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
A richer man. All right. Good for me. Not much richer. I'm like $1.50 richer, but hey. I'll take it. Were there other bottles over here that I could grab, though? Because I'm pretty sure I remember seeing bottles lying around over here. Have they vanished? Ooh. Maybe they vanished. Maybe I already picked them up. Honestly, that would make sense. Okay, let's now finally go behind the whirly thing, whatever this is called, so that we can check out the crime scene finally. Gotta go do our job or whatever, right? I don't think I realized about the days here. Like, I don't think I was aware that there would be an actual time limit on the days. It makes sense now that I think about it, but I do not think that occurred to me. That, like, this day will end, because I see now in the corner here, day 1. Crazy. All right, are we behind? Are we in, like, the yard behind the thing where the crime scene was? Oh, who are you? Ooh, what's this thing? Oh, yeah, that's the crime scene. All right, then. What is this? The letter R wears a crown. On the ribbon below, a light above descending.
Kuno's got this.
Kuno's got this? The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy, Kuno!
Yells the other kid behind the fence. Hey kid, a word. Police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick!
The children ignore you.
Love it in the dick.
Rude!
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like 2 black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Wild. Huh. Hold on, what does that mean? Stop throwing rocks at my crime scene. Stop using slurs at my crime scene. That's not how we do it. I love all of these. I love both of these. Let's go with stop using slurs at my crime scene. That's not how we do it.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Oh, yeah.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Juicy what now?
I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
He's like 12.
Yeah, Kuno! Ride the lightning, Kuno!
Kuno's riding it, see?
Wow, he wipes sweat from his brow and sends another rock flying.
The rake, Kuno!
Jesus.
You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Goddamn right he's not a gardener. He's an athlete. Every rock connects, making the battered corpse look just a little bit worse for wear.
That's not nice. Kim, what should we do? Are you kids siblings? You've got a good hand, kid. Kid, you want to hang out? I'm not a narc. Kim, what should we do?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What forces?
You will see.
What does that even mean? You kids siblings?
The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno! He says we're fucking each other!
What the fuck? I have questions for you guys.
All right, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
Jeez Louise. The body, what do you know about it? About this crime scene? You kids often play in this yard? I gotta ask, who is Kuno? I'm assuming that's the kid, though. About this crime scene. You kids often play in this yard?
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
I might have questions later, but for now, let's talk about something else.
Yeah,
That's
whatever.
weird.
Kuno doesn't give a shit.
He spits over his shoulder, then looks back up at you. What do you know about the body?
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno!
Whisper. Kim, help me out here. What do we want to know?
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would
Gee,
ask
thanks.
them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
You have no idea what the usual is. Just ask whatever comes to mind.
Okay. Do you know who he was?
Kuno's fuck gimp. Kuno uses the fuck gimp for target practice.
Oh my god, shut up, Kuno.
End of conversation. Very strong. You should be this stoic.
Do you know how it got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
Oh my gosh. So you didn't see it happening?
You heard Kuno? Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Okay, where did you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking
He looks around, trying to come up with something.
Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Night City, huh? Where's Night City?
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
Ew.
Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant.
Alright. Then did you see anyone suspicious around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty Kuno.
Oh my goodness. More on this later, I guess. Right now, let's talk about something
You're
else.
testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost,
Good lord. Okay. I'm off. I'm
Kuno
out of here.
doesn't fucking care.
I can tell, so I'm leaving. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. Ew, a human being decomposes. Yes, I can see that. What is this? All these things I can look at. Oh. Someone is trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse. This kid's ladder is rickety, but still climbable.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
Endurance. Let go of your nose without throwing up. I'm gonna try it.
The smell
Failure.
is repulsive.
Right.
It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Let it out. Yeah. He's gonna puke. That's fine. Sorry, dude. He probably needed to puke anyway. Ugh, how awful. Oh, how awful. Don't make the noises and
You
everything.
feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst. Until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
Lieutenant hands you his white handkerchief. Aw, thank you.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Ammonia? You think that would help?
If you can handle the headache. Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor.
But not you.
I can't handle the headache.
It's more likely he can handle the smell, unlike you.
I don't need that shit. I guess.
Sure you do. You just threw up a lot.
Alright, fine. Then where do we get that
That
from?
young woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for the smell.
He nods towards the plaza. Okay.
If she doesn't have any, there might be some in the fruit store nearby.
Okay.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Oh. Okay. Then I will leave. And what is this? The ladder is for kids. It wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man. Okay then. What are you doing over here? Oh, that's the kid who was yelling. I was like, where even was that kid? Over there. Huh. Okay, what's that? Ooh, healing item gained. Cool. Is this my vomit or is this a puddle? Very curious.
There are several footprints in the mud,
Oh.
left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Visual calculus. Might as well try it, I guess.
Maybe more than 12. No, 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
Go over them one by one.
1. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 46. 2. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44.
Okay.
3. Hobnailed work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 43. 4. Standard work boot, number 45 or 46.
Sorry for the sneeze in the middle of the dialogue. I seem to be bad at timing my sneezes. Goodness. Wait, which is it?
You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them. 5. Another standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 6. An aberration, light as air, even pace, same make of boot, but number 41.
Male or female?
Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
I'm pretty good at this, ain't I?
You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way.
Count the rest.
7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. 8. And yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
How many?
The lieutenant has been tracking your eye movements. 8? 400 million. 8.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
The same guys are going back and forth.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Point. Light step, number 41 shoe.
A woman? Or a kid?
I don't think there's any way to be sure.
Understood. Anything else?
Well, there was a heavy one, 200 kilogram imprint.
200? Could it be the combined weight of 2 people, one carrying the other who's tied up?
Maybe?
Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
One of them was carrying him over. Maybe it was a giant. It could have been an extremely obese person. I'm kind of thinking one of them was carrying him or it was a giant. And not because giants are necessarily real, but, you know, the the guy, Measurehead, keeps being referred to as a giant. Big guy. Maybe it was a giant.
Maybe it wasn't.
There is real, palpable excitement in his voice at the prospect of it not being a giant.
But maybe it was. Just imagine it. A giant man at least 2.5 meters tall. You're right, it probably wasn't. The thought pleases him. One of them was probably carrying him over.
Possibly. Yes.
Point again, an aberration. One soul is smoother than the other.
Interesting. Let's name it the old soul.
Okay. Do you have any ideas, Lieutenant?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
He thinks for a second.
He regrets it the moment he says it.
A drummer? That's stupid? Why is that necessarily stupid? Someone operating a workbench with a pedal. Like a joiner at the harbor or a drummer. Huh. I don't think that's necessarily stupid, so one of the people we're looking for is a drummer, or could be?
No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for a drummer.
Okay.
Perhaps it could be a driver.
Okay.
A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
Not thoughtfully, I was actually thinking the same thing. Interesting. If only I had come up with that idea. I was actually thinking the same thing.
He doesn't seem to hear you, looking south toward the traffic jam instead. The machines are silent. The engines are all turned off.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Yes, prudent.
Mm-hmm.
The lieutenant writes the information down in his notebook, then reverts to the tracks in the mud. How old do you think these tracks are?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
How do you know?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Oh.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
Well, then what do you think happened here?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree.
A mob of people brought this person to the tree? I see why they called it a lynching earlier.
Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
God,
Indeed, they all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
that's nuts. I guess we've been through all of it then. What's this?
There it is.
Ooh.
A brave little army in your pocket. The first Smokes platoon. 20 brave souls standing in salute, ready to step into fire for you, sir.
Well, because cigarettes have, a benefit in this game, they give you, what is it, intelligence stat or something like that? I don't remember. Whatever, pull one out of the
You
pack.
picked the best one. This soldier is fat and succulent. What are you waiting for? Light up. Re-become yourself.
I just noticed that this, in fact, is the cigarettes in the lower right-hand corner here, huh?
Oh yes, Bratan! Please light up! You need a trooper between your lips right now! Calm your shit down! Go to Pleasureland! Become a genius!
Weird, but sure, we're gonna light it up.
Get a load of this rock and roll cop here, people.
Christ.
Johnny Thundercop fishes a cheap lighter out of his pants. With a flick of the thumb, there's fire. A primal satisfaction. Here we go.
Dip that bad boy in the flame and breathe in.
Thick, warm smoke gets sucked down into your lungs. Immediately, you feel a warm nostalgia fill your head, body, and soul. A nostalgia for yourself. The man you were in your youth. Johnny Thundercop is back, and he's chill as balls.
Chill as balls. That's incredible. A nostalgia for yourself is amazing. I mean, the taste and the smell of a cigarette is obviously going to ignite some of his memories. Smell is one of the most powerful ways to recall memories, like, ever. Smell and taste, if you're missing your memories, that would be one way to feel, to reconnect to whatever you had lost. We gained 30 experience from this, which is just wild.
In the bottom right corner of the
Oh.
screen, there's a cigarettes button.
That was what I just
Cigarettes
noticed.
gives +1 to intellect skills. Logic, rhetoric, conceptualization, visual calculus, encyclopedia, and drama. This is good before a white check, but damages your health.
Yeah. Okay. Damages your health, but... Autosave, okay. What is this over here? I want to look at it. This winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years. What is this?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
What is this?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
Okay. Perception check, huh? Why am I looking at this pile of the roofing material?
Because it's nice and orderly. Well-laid palette. Easy on the eyes. No, there's more to this. You get this strange feeling.
What feeling?
Hard to say. It's gone now. Feelings pass, you see. Especially the small ones.
Feelings pass, you see. They do. Oh, I can't interact with these things because we are all the way over here, I guess. So let's go back this way. Maybe talk to the kid again, or interact with the corpse again, or something. Or maybe talk directly to this other kid, huh? Let me talk to Kim again for a sec.
Yes?
Nothing, never mind. Let's talk to the kid.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
She hisses, which I think is hilarious. Take a step closer.
Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
She means it. The fear is real.
I only have one thing I can say. I can't even leave her alone now. Holy heck. Half-flight, which, by the way, I think I'm starting to realize is like fight or flight instinct. And I was quite confused about what half-flight is supposed to mean, why it was called half-flight. And somebody... Oh, I'm so sorry that I forgot who it was, but somebody told me that they believe half-light is sort of supposed to refer to the state of mind where the light is dim and all you can see are shadows and you can't quite make out what it is there on the horizon, and all you are reduced to in that moment is instinct. Do you run? Do you fight? Do you freeze up? That kind of a thing. That is why it is called half-light. Apparently. I mean, who knows? But I thought that was a very cool explanation. So thank you, whoever said that to me. I just want to ask you some questions. Take another step closer. Sorry.
I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Oh. Listen, child, the smell is so bad that I threw up, and I was wondering... Why would we randomly tell this to the child? What are those strange words you use, girl? Hey, kid, child, converse with me. You there, behind the fence. I am wondering what he's wondering. I can't resist. Listen, child, that smell is just so bad. I threw up. And I was wondering...
Stay away from me, pig. You don't want to see what happens when you corner me.
All right. Message received officially. I will leave you alone, kid. What is it?
This trash container is locked.
Oh.
The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
Really? Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container. A normal trash can.
The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Lieutenant, what do you think could be in there?
Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence, too.
Yes, I feel like there's something in there.
What do you mean, feel?
It's extrasensory perception. Whatever's in there holds special significance. Or I could say it's just a hunch. Maybe someone threw something in there. This feels so, dramatic. Oh! We're gonna go with, it's just a hunch. Maybe someone threw something in there.
Mm-hmm.
He leans in to inspect the lock. How do we get the lock open?
We could try using a pry bar. The one you took from my
Oh.
motor carriage, or...
That's a good point.
Did someone say pry bar?
Fuck yeah, pry bar. What's a pry bar? Forget about the pry bar. It's not a pry bar. It's a crowbar. Fuck yeah, pry bar.
Pry bar, pry bar. Your palms yearn its cold touch, to grasp it once more, as you've done so many times.
Or, Lieutenant, no or, pry bar. Huh. Pry bar.
We might want to ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one. And he also has information.
Okay, fine. Makes sense.
Ask The manager? Bullshit. Go straight for the pry bar and pry this baby wide open.
-10 tool not equipped. Leave. Alright, hold on. Maybe I could equip it. Here's the pry bar. I guess I will replace the bag with that. I don't know.
This trash container
I
is
guess we'll
locked.
try it.
The
I think it's
sliding
worth
lid
trying.
has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
I've got a very low physical instrument, it sounds like. Or at least a low chance of, making this check. But I'm gonna try it.
Force time isn't happening. You've jammed the pry bar under the lid, but it just isn't bending.
That's unfortunate.
What is this? Your triceps ache for the metal to bend, but it resists. This calls for a potent curse to help break its resistance. Utter the power words.
What? The fuck kind of metal is this? This is fucking shit! Kick the container, hang it from the pry bar with all your weight. That sounds quite funny. That's it, I can't pry it open. I think that's too funny. I'm gonna hang from the pry bar with all my weight.
There's a creaking sound as the pry bar slips under the lid. You hang from it like a moron, huffing and puffing. Clearly the technique is wrong, but nothing else comes to mind.
Kick it! Ow! Why would I do that? Now I bet you his toe hurts.
Unsatisfying, hurtful. You hear a ringing sound, but
Yo.
not quite hollow. The can seems to be full.
Okay.
Full of itself. Content. Happy you failed. This snickering trash container is having a grand old time.
Okay, I can't pry it open.
Let's ask the manager for the key. This is clearly not working.
But I wanted to use the pry bar. I feel like I'm losing out on something not using the pry bar.
You are. The pry bar is quite satisfying and handy. But you are just not good enough at prying. We should get the keys.
Okay, fine. Damaged morale, damaged health. Our boy here is not doing so hot, shall we say. But he's trying, okay? He's trying his best. Oh my goodness, he's trying his best. Oh, wrong button. I want to hit this because I want to put the bag in his hand again instead of the pry bar. In case we've come across some bottles. You never know, right? You never know. Wait, hang on. I wanted to try interacting with the corpse again. I feel like it's not going to do anything. Not going to help much. I'm still going to try it. Also, let me highlight things. I don't see anything else coming up.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Blech, let's go. Away! We shall go this way then. Back the way we came. Where exactly are we gonna go now? Into the whirling thing? Why can I not for the life of me remember what it's called? I keep calling it the whirling thing. Oy. Hey lady, I remember you. Didn't we want to get something? She said that she had something. I forget. Let's ask her.
Hello again,
Talk to her.
officer.
That.
How are things?
Do you still have your salts? I think I could use some.
Sure. I'm done with them.
She takes a small capsule out of her breast pocket and hands it to you. Thanks.
Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
Okay, well, thank you very much, ma'am. Let's go back now, I suppose. Now, I wonder if I'm expected to consume the salt before I interact with the corpse, and then it will give us some new information, potentially. Oh, I still want to go into the whirling thing. Hold on, I want to go into the whirling thing first and see if we could talk to someone and get a key. Key for the dumpster. there was a way I could speed him up, but I don't think there is. I think we just walk slowly, which is kind of nice, actually. This game has such a bizarre, kind of dark vibe that, like, this slow pace really works for it. Whirling thing. Whirling in rags. I can't go into whirling in rags. I remember the whole thing. Wait, can I? Oh, I could go here. I could go in this way. All right then. We're back in here again. Oh, hey, can I talk to these folks? What's this? I don't think I looked at everything when I was in here before, huh? A bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
I don't know. An hour? 2 hours?
An hour would have been bad. 2 hours is mystical. You have truly wiped out all trace of yourself if you haven't thought about rum and lemonade yet.
Huh. I've been secretly thinking about it all this time. Actually, should I be thinking about this? Looks like drinking hasn't turned out too well for me. Now that you mention it, I do need a rum and lemonade. I'd love for Gart to serve me up a beverage. Goodness gracious. Huh. Actually, should I be thinking about this? Looks like drinking hasn't turned out too well for me.
Maybe you haven't turned out well for your drinking. Have you thought about that? Get a goddamn rum and lemonade to yourself, boy. Or better yet, lick that stain off the counter.
Don't lick it.
What happened, man? You used to be cool. Go get your boring normal person drink then. It would go well with those cigarettes. That's a great combination.
Okay. My goodness. Can I grab that bottle, though? Because that'd be nifty. I guess I cannot. Do I want to bother this guy? A man is sleeping at the table, wearing mud-caked boots and rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tree.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Ooh. Wake him up. +1 ruckus talking to Gart. There's a high chance. Okay, sure. I'll try it.
You gently shake his shoulder,
Jeez
but
Louise.
nothing happens.
All right, then.
This man could probably sleep soundly in a ship's engine room.
In that case, I'm taking your
The
pills, bro.
man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
All right, then.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above
It
your
is?
character portrait.
Oh!
Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
Wow! Magnesium heals morale. Well, what? Wait. Magnesium heals morale. What heals health? If I click that, does... Okay. Well, great. I healed some morale. I healed some health, although I only had 1 charge for that for some reason. I have a couple of more charges for morale, though. Is that worth doing? Yeah. I guess so. I don't know what's worth it, really. 4 out of 5 morale, 2 out of 4 health, but I think that's okay right now. Oh, the cat's trying to leave. Ah! Bye, sweetie. All right, let's leave. Who are you, dude? It's all about money, you know? Okay. Hey, what's up?
Can I help you?
He arches an eyebrow. Is the trash container out back yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
I wonder what this feeling is. He's got a lot of trouble telling what he's feeling, huh? There's a word for that, and it's called alexithymia.
Prod at him and find out.
Prod at him and find out. Doesn't it seem callous to you, guarding even your leftovers from the poor?
Callous? What are you, Kras Mazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The whirling in rags is not special in that regard.
All right, but we need those keys.
What do you need them for?
A murder
It concerns
investigation.
the case. Please cooperate.
The lieutenant's voice is harsh and sudden.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
All right. I've seen something here at the Whirling, Gart. A thing I need to talk about. Huh. By the way, I'm going to sing karaoke here and I need a drink. You know what? Why don't we... Oh, wait a second. I need a drink, but that costs money. Why don't I say about the money I owe you?
Yes. Have you got it?
How much do I owe you again?
A lot. A lot. For the room, drinks, and broken window, 130 real.
All right, fuck.
Like what? I was rarely enjoying talking about the money you owe me.
I've seen something here at the Whirling that I need to talk about.
What thing?
I saw a sign that the mess hall is reserved for the Union.
Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction.
He tosses his head in disdain.
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
He hates the Union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him. So he's directing his frustration at you instead. Retaliate.
Retaliate, huh? Oh my gosh. Well, it's a shame you've got to suck up to the Union to stay afloat.
I don't. I'm simply providing a service, or really facilitating the offering of services to paying customers, and it doesn't matter. I don't have to explain myself to you.
He ran out of steam.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
Okay, how will we find them?
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
All right, sensible. There's something else I wanted to ask about?
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the Whirling later.
Okay. Thank you, reaction speed. I need a drink. Can you pour me one? Watch him say something like, can you pay for one? Actually, let me say it, by the way, I want to sing karaoke here later.
Absolutely out of the question.
Why?
You wait and see, cafeteria manager. Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
All right. Well, I need a drink. Can you pour me one?
Do I have a shaker in my hand? Is this a shaker?
He sounds irritated.
You sound irritated. Why? All I want is a drink.
Am I wearing a little bow tie? Am I wearing a bow tie and doing this? Am I smiling? Do you see me smiling and shaking my little shaker? No. Do you know why?
Is it because you're not actually the bartender?
That's right. I'm the
Whoops.
cafeteria manager.
This guy hates
I'm
me.
glad we cleared that. Was there anything else?
No.
Play it calm. This man needs to
Chill.
understand you need a drink to help the community deal with police stuff.
I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. I kind of just want to leave him alone. You don't understand the seriousness of the situation. He says, I'm an alcoholic. I need my fix. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Oh, I can also say I'm an alcohol-operated detective. If you want me to clean up the dead body and solve the case, then you need to insert alcohol into my mouth. Wow. Harsh. He hates me enough as it is. Come on. Fine then, I had something else needed.
Like what?
Nothing. Goodbye. Goodbye. Ah! Oh, getting stuck. Oh, hello! I didn't even go this way before, apparently. The dishes are drying. They smell of chemicals and pine trees.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garancy and Kubek. It must be his name, Garancy. Garancy Kubek. Sounds representative.
Huh. We failed that. Why would he be muttering his own name to himself? Hello, sir. Got time for a few questions?
The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
Arcs? This is a strange thing to say, stay masculine, but sure. You've got some impressive pots there.
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn.
I don't think I need anything else, stay masculine. What? Sure. What is this? An aroma of spices, alcohol, and tomato hangs in the air. Well, okay then. Ah! Get me out of here. Oh, wait, this is a door, isn't it? Let's go to that door then.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. You immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for mystery.
He's drawn to the color blue, huh? Big surprise. Blue, like the vast ocean of nothingness in his head. Goodness gracious. Blue for sadness, blue for mystery. Touch the door, try to push on the door. I wonder where this door leads. I'll be back, door! Mark my words. Why don't I try to push on the door?
The door does not budge.
I wonder where this door leads.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
I'm drawn to its cobalt blue. It's part of the Whirling in Rags. There's something about this place that makes me want to know. Out of duty, we may find something pertinent to the investigation. It's part of the Whirling in Rags. There's something about this place that makes me want to know.
Eccentric. But okay, I suppose we could look into it. As a side investigation.
Okay.
He's not bothered by your eccentricity. He seems genuinely intrigued himself.
Oh, yes, a mini side investigation. No, the door is a mega investigation. The door and the main investigation will merge into a stereo investigation. That's very funny. Maybe.
If you say so. Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
Let me just touch
The
the door.
cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side.
Okay. Cool. Off we go then. Thanks for the useless door. Oh, I can't leave through this exit, I remember. And I can't get the key from him or anything, can I? That sucks. What's up, lady?
Hello, sweetie.
The elderly woman turns to you with a smile. Lena, the cryptozoologist's wife.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
I'm no Sweetie, look at me.
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
Goodness. Thanks, I appreciate it. Dimple or not, I am a bitter man. The years have taken their toll. That stupid dimple has only brought me suffering. What? Thanks, I appreciate it.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
She slaps herself on the forehead.
I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Why would I randomly hire somebody? That's so silly. Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money? That is very funny and weird. I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
Her eyes follow your movements with some concern.
She won't judge you, no matter what you say.
Really? Huh. I drank so hard I forgot literally everything.
Oh my. You know where we are, right?
The Whirling in Rags cafeteria? It was on my keys. We're in Revachol. Both of those things are true. Let's see. We're dead, haunting each other? Are you serious? That's funny. We're ghosts. Let's go with the Whirling in Rags cafeteria. It was on my keys.
That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located?
In hell. We're all in hell. No, in Revachol.
Yes, indeed. We are in the fine city of Revachol.
The fine city of Revachol that seems to be a made-up place, so honestly, I don't know diddly squat about Revachol except for the little bits that we've picked up by walking around talking to other people. What kind of place is this?
How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I.
Are we?
I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days.
There's a pause as she studies your expression. You must look quite lost.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
Well, I did see on that calendar upstairs, at the beginning of the game, that it said 51, so spring of 51.
That's right, dear. How splendid.
Oh.
Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
A pen? What
Her
about
relief
money?
is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Some kind of democracy, maybe. I'd like to think it's the dictatorship of the proletariat, but something tells me it's not. Wow. Our leaders are fierce warriors who traverse the plains on steeds. Civilization cowers before us. Oh, how goofy. We are governed by intelligent machines that perform calculations to determine the freest market. What? Everyone hustles and grinds like a badass visionary. Wow. Radios are being used to control people's minds and distort our perception of reality, concealing our true masters, foreigners, and women. What? Cop. We're living under the cop regime. What the hell? I don't actually remember what kind of government we're living under. I'm sure it was mentioned last time, but it has completely escaped me. So I'm going to say some kind of democracy, maybe? Wouldn't that be great? I don't really think so, though.
Nope. Sadly not.
Yeah.
Revachol is what's called a zone of control, under an alliance of foreign powers called
Right, the
Coalition.
coalition. That's what it was.
We have no government of
Got
our
it.
own, and what democracy we have is market-driven.
If there's no government, how come there are cops? Interesting question.
Oh dear. And you were doing so well. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
Yeah. What is the revolution you mentioned?
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
Oh. What does that have to do with there not being any cops? But I'm a cop. Whatever it was hasn't stopped me. Huh.
Of course, sweetie. I really don't know how to explain it better.
I'm just a poor woman, she thinks. What do I know of these things? And how can I help you?
Well, how did I do?
You were doing quite well up until the end there. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
She means this sincerely. Worrying won't do you any good.
Well, all right then. Who could tell me more?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
She turns to the lieutenant.
No. I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
I don't either. I personally need money. Do sweeties get money? This feels like such a stupid thing to say, but I'm going to say it.
Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
If she could, this woman would feed and clothe you and every other sad, lost person on this earth.
Aww.
You've got guns of steel and a chiseled jaw somewhere under the bloated alcohol layer. Maybe she'd like to sponsor you.
Sponsor me? Tug on her heartstrings. Oh, very high? That's surprising. I was hoping you could be my sponsor. What is a paycheck? I haven't seen any paychecks. Tug on her heartstrings. Oh, this feels so mean. But I'm going to try it.
Your deportment remains dignified
Hey!
as you shed a single manly tear.
It isn't easy for me to ask this of anyone, but I'm at the end of my rope. Any money you have could help me.
Sweetie, I only have a few cents on me, but I could give you this to pawn. Just to tide you over.
Aww. She unfastens a gold commemorative pin from her left jacket pocket and drops it into your palm.
Wonderful. He has a pin.
The lieutenant marks drolly.
The pin is round and slightly tarnished. 3 sailboats in bas-relief with the sun hovering over the water behind them. A chipped green banner at the bottom reads, San Baptiste, Summer 31, Dinghy Races.
What is to pawn? Where can I pawn the pin? This will help me out, Lena. Thank you. I promise I'll buy it back for you once I have the money. Where can I pawn the pin?
Cross the plaza and follow the road along the coast. Down by the water, there'll be a shack nestled against an old stone facade. That's the pawn shop. An old friend of my husband's goes there often. He says the owner is quite helpful.
Items that can be pawned at Bird's Nest Roy's appear in your inventory under the Items tab. You can pawn these items when talking to Roy.
All right, thank you, tutorial agent. I promise I'll buy it back for you once I have the money.
Oh, it's not an ancient family heirloom or anything, but I suppose it would be nice to get it back.
How would you like to roll with me? Such a silly thing to say, but sure.
Whatever do you mean?
I kind of wish I hadn't said that now because I don't like any of these responses, but wow. I want you to be my wheelchaired partner in fighting crime, ridding backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers, also known as serial killers nowadays. Roll us some cigarettes. I'm jonesing for a smoke. Ha! Nothing. I was thinking of the lyrics to a song. Want to roll with me? This is just too funny. I can't resist it. I want you to be my wheelchaired partner in fighting crime, ridding backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
Yeah.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
I know, but there are also side mysteries. Sequence killers and forays into the paranatural. Oh, that's fun.
I can assure you with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble.
No squabbling.
I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie.
Yeah, okay, you're probably right.
I really would like to help out, but
Aw,
I don't want to slow you down.
she's
If
nice.
it weren't for all the stairs and potholes in Martinez, I'd join you for sure.
She looks out the window wistfully. I like her. Nice lady.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
She gives you a small wave. Goodbye, Lena. Thank you. Oh. Surprise autosave. Okay, let's leave the building now. And we now have something to pawn, which is really cool. There's stuff updated here. Let me see. Hold on. Here's our inventory. Items. Here's that pin. Find green ape pen. Ampule of ammonia. Lieutenant's handkerchief. Okay. Now where is this pawn shop? Let's go find it.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito and bullet holes in the front.
Okay, bye. I have no reason to kick this random trash can. Normal trash can. Wait, where am I going? I am trying to find this pawn shop, but I have no idea where a pawn shop would be. To roundabout north? This way? I don't know. Oh, this just takes us to the water. I don't think we can go this way, silly me. Oh, there's a trash can, though. And graffiti over here, I guess? Take off. Sure. A splatter of bullet holes lines the wall. Wow. What is up this way? I don't know. Whoa, where are we? What's this? A lonely cormorant surveys the sea, indifferent to your approach. Aw, birdie. How lovely. I love birds. Big bird fan. God, this freaking ground. I am like weirdly obsessed with the way that they painted this goddamn sidewalk. It is just brilliant. Ooh. The belly of this boat shines like it was recently painted. What's this? A wall?
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Yes. Yes, it is. And it is a beautiful texture. Conceptualization. Impossible 18. Wow. I'm not even gonna try. I'm gonna leave. What's this, though? Oh, money and magnesium. Take all. Oh, it's that kid again. We're on the other side of that fence. What's this? A garden hose. This won't be of use until the snow melts. All right. Is this like an entrance? It looks like it might be. Hold on. Before I walk that way, let me walk around. Another splattering of bullet holes in this wall. Yay! What is this? And what is this? There's a lot of things to look at. These barrels are half full of rainwater. Okay. What's this? Just a closed door, but you look at it suspiciously. Suspicious. Whoop! What was that?
The spread pattern
Ooh,
of these
pain
bullet holes
threshold.
makes your chest ache. Your breath grows heavier.
Oh. What's with all these bullet holes? I've seen a lot of them around.
Remnants from the revolution.
Ah.
These are over half a century old.
Is there something we should do about these?
No, we are not constructors and renovators. And these bullet holes do not warrant an investigation.
Okay, but what can you tell me about the revolution?
Not much. I don't have a fresh perspective on it. Should we go?
Okay. I won't bother you, Kim. Sorry. Chairs and tables eaten by rain and rot. What a lovely sentence, if you ask me. What's that? Oh, a door. Wait, no. I don't want to go necessarily into this building yet. I want to see if I can check this out. A balcony with a view to the yard and the hanging. Now, that's
It's been
weird.
a week and now they show up?
Okay, so I cannot actually walk this way. I thought maybe I could. But this door looks like I can go through. Is that a little graffiti of a penis? I do believe it is. That's
Can't
gross.
get involved in this.
Why do I keep hearing that? All right, let's go inside.
There must be another way into the building.
Was that
So
because
much for a quiet smoke.
was that because I touched my mic and then my audio got all messed up, or? I don't know. God, I don't know what that was about, but sure. Just, I mean, the audio quality is what I mean. All right. I do want to go back to Frit because we picked up a bottle or two. I want to pawn those. I also kind of want to walk around though, so Ah, I see. Directions. Rue de Saint Ghislaine, roundabout north. What is this? Oh wait, no, this one. Ah! Caveside Apartments. Okay. Woo.
Hey, up here, Piggo.
Piggo. There's a girl up there. Did she spill the paint? Oh, I don't know. Inside, the frame of a motorcycle in repair and the tools used to disassemble it. Okay, I can't see this girl.
Better keep walking.
What? No, I'm trying to talk to you. I just can't see you, girl. Oh, if I do this,
The
I can.
streets will flow red once more.
Whoa.
A great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
The girl stares at the sailboat by the pier. Cindy the Skull.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
Wow. We just want to know your name, little lady. No need to get defensive. Don't use that tone with me. I am the law. Let's start with your blood type and go from there. Hep. Yeah, when we last tested. Goodness. We just want to know your name, little lady. No need to get defensive, although I don't like calling her little lady.
And here I was trying to be polite. Just can't win with you pigs.
Despite the sass, she puts the brush aside.
She's grown frustrated with her work and welcomes the opportunity to challenge authority in other ways.
You keep looking off to the side. What are you looking at? What are you doing to the wall? Do you know anything about the recent murder? Let's go with this first one, huh? You keep looking off to the side. What are you looking at?
The lieutenant furrows his brow at another one of your eccentricisms.
Okay. Cindy the Skull nods disdainfully towards the woman performing maintenance on the boat docked next to the pier.
Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features.
Goodness.
The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Huh. Who is she?
Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her. She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing.
Ah.
You should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, Do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky. Throwing her off is our best bet.
A bit wacky?
Good idea, piggies. Run along now. Fuck her shit up good. Impound that boat while you're at it. I'd like to watch her swim back to Ozon.
Ozon, I'm curious about that place, whatever that is. Do you know anything about the recent murder?
I ain't no snitch, pigstein.
Great.
Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
What were you doing to the wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit.
Okay.
I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
She studies the wall, suddenly pensive. So you don't know what to write? Why are you so committed to defacing the building? I have an opinion on this. Want to hear it? Why are you so committed to defacing the building?
This place is severely lacking in havoc. Not even the occasional trash can fire to break up the tedium. I thought I'd mix it up, summon the forces of crime and social chaos with a wall-sized invitation.
Uh-huh. I have an opinion on this. Want to hear it?
Yeah?
I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna have to stop you. This is hooliganism. Hooliganism, excuse you. I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
Oh, sarcasm. Thank you so much, Cindy.
You've lessened her desire to deface the building.
Oh, how very, PDA of her. Catch you later, Cindy.
Watch your back, Ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
Okay. Gosh. All right, then. There is a door over here. Oh, there's a lot of stuff, just in this general area. What is this? Something locked. Okay, what's this? Oh, a bottle or something. Yay! There is in fact a door and a sign. I want to see that. Oh. Actually, I want to do this. Interact with this first. Take all. We got some magnesium. And now we'll look at the sign. And then, of course, we'll talk to its person, I guess. Docking reserved for the residents of Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33A. Whatever that means. Okay. Can I do a quick save? I can! Cool. What's this? Your room in the whirling isn't much bigger than this sloop. This is worth more than you'll ever earn in your life.
A striking woman leans against the cabin top, of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Fancy lady, huh?
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce.
She extends her hand in greeting.
Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
She steps closer and hands out. She steps closer and holds out her hand over the railing. Joyce L. What does the L stand for? What exactly is the RCM? I remember hearing it from somewhere. Goodness gracious. What gave us away? Shake her hand. Don't shake her hand. I guess I'll shake her hand to start, start things off politely.
I'm glad to see you here.
Her grip is tight and it's cold.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will. Gladly.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
It's so strange that Kim would even allow us to take the lead when we're, a little bit of amnesia right now.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
Really?
It's hard to get a read on her precise disposition, but she appears helpful.
Appears helpful. You seem rich. Can I have some money? That got me. That's funny as hell. Tell me about Wild Pines. What do you do?
What we do? I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
Okay, so what do they do?
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things. And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
And how much money does Wild Pines have?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
That's crazy.
A billion?
Failure? Whoops. Wow. That's it? I thought Wild Pines was supposed to be big time. Goodness gracious. Numbers like that mean nothing to me. Oh my god. The money I owe is so much less than that. Now that's funny. The money I owe is so much less than that.
Yes, past a certain point, numbers begin to seem imaginary, but they are quite real for the 72,000 employees who depend on Wild Pines for their paychecks. A conglomerate the size of Wild Pines is like a shark. If it stops moving and growing, it will die. Then what becomes of those 72,000 families? It is a tremendous responsibility.
Where does Wild Pines get all these billions?
They started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Isolas 250 years ago, when Pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lomantang on behalf of the suzerain.
Okay. She's dropping a lot of these terms referring to people that I guess I do not really know. People that are seemingly fictional that I still would love to get to know more, like the Seminese.
Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the great unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it.
What does such a huge system want with a place like this?
You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo?
8% of all cargo in the world? That's quite the endeavor indeed. You don't keep it moving, the workers do. The company is nothing without them. That is very true. But 8% is a lot in terms of the entire world. That's a lot. Quite the endeavor, indeed.
There are no minor cogs in
Ooh,
the system.
thought game.
Each terminal must be accounted for, lest the entire system break. Every hiccup in such a system means thousands lose their jobs, the world over. I'm here to assure that doesn't happen.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone.
What can you tell me about this strike? What can you tell me about this lynching? You seem smart. I need someone to give me a lowdown on this reality we're in. You seem rich. Can I have some money? I kind of want to ask that, but not yet. Let's first ask these questions. What can you tell me about the lynching?
Quite a few things, I'm afraid.
Oh no. She falls silent for a moment, contemplating something.
The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Really?
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
How curious. Why is that, Detective?
She returns the lieutenant's badge and turns to you.
Awkwardness washes over the conversation.
Yeah.
The woman doesn't like this turn of events.
Remember when my partner told you I'd recently suffered from an unusual medical episode? My lost badge is related to that.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This world, this city, nothing. It's possible after a night of heavy drinking I lost all memory of my life and the world. That, I feel like, would give her such a bad impression. Both of these, probably. I'm gonna go with, yes.
I can't hear you, darling. Speak up, please.
Now I have to say one of these? Fuck. I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This world, this city, nothing. I think that's a little bit better than admitting that it's all because we were drinking. I feel like she would just not respect us for that.
Oh, dear. Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia. I don't even know how to respond. I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
There you go.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Hang on. She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
Really? What kind of arrangement would that be? How do I negotiate my way out of this? Oh, we've got a pretty decent chance for that. How could I negotiate my way out of this?
She's a negotiator.
Oh.
Just float a favor at her. Insinuate.
Surely there's some other way to demonstrate our law enforcement credentials.
I will be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something very tangible.
Okay, fair.
You're in, but expect her to drive a hard bargain.
Reports from inside Terminal B suggest it's a hub for the local drug trade. This is an open secret in Martinez. The Union controls the terminal, so it goes to reason.
They're profiting from this trade.
The company has tried looking into this matter before, to no avail. Perhaps someone with your authority and resources might turn over the right stones.
Maybe.
Or you can recover your badge. Though if I may be blunt with you, it sounds like that may be a lost cause.
Okay.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Sure. Excuse us for a moment, madame. Shadows on the water. Green plants under the calm surface. All right, bruh, talk to me.
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
The lieutenant's voice is hushed. How did you hope it would go?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance and, not volunteer us to be her henchman.
Really? I thought it was going well.
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along. Or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
Really? Okay. Clearly, I'm not made to be a detective who interviews people.
He doesn't let it show, but there is a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation.
Okay. I'm sorry for putting us in this situation. I'll handle it. What do you propose that we don't investigate the drug trafficking? We could just, find my badge. Let's get back to her then. Conclude the conversation. I'm sorry for putting us in this situation. I'll handle it.
I'm sure you will, Detective.
We could also, find my badge.
Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters. You could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take months.
Let's get back to her then. Okay.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Okay. Tell me about this alleged drug trafficking.
It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
Ooh. Let me get this straight. Those materials come from Samara to Revachol through the terminal?
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Okay.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut.
And you want us to investigate this?
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dock Workers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
Am I going to need bolt cutters for this?
Unlikely, officer. I'm talking about the lorries. Once the ingredients reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers, well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they may be vulnerable. Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
She gives you a knowing look.
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
All right, I
You'll
gotcha.
be indebted to her, in a way, but one step ahead of the Union in another.
Why didn't you come to the RCM earlier? It's no coincidence the lorries are stranded like that, is it? What proof do you have that the Union is involved? Ooh. We already have some suspicions that one of the drivers was present at the lynching. Yes. Okay, I've made up my mind about the smuggling investigation. What proof do you have that the Union is involved?
How do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
Oh.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men. The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves.
So you think the strike is being funded with source ingredients for drugs?
Precisely.
Wow.
Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely, then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver who will open up to you.
It sounds like she tried looking into it herself, though she's clearly not the type your typical lorry man would confide in.
Okay. See, this is true. We do have some suspicions that one of the drivers was present at the lynching. But is it a good idea to reveal our suspicions already to random people? Why didn't you come to the RCM earlier?
We did. On more than one occasion. Apparently, there's some sort of inter-precinct disagreement about whose jurisdiction this area falls under.
Oh.
We know the company has launched its own probe into the union's alleged involvement. We also know it's come up empty. It's not just the RCN. No one's been able to find any hard evidence.
Well, here's your chance, officers.
Here's your chance, I guess. We already do have some suspicions. I think I'll say it. It's okay. Probably. We already have some suspicions that one of the drivers was present at the lynching.
The two might even be connected.
Ooh.
Or not. Though, if you have evidence to the contrary, I'm eager to hear it.
As eager as I am to share it, Lieutenant, once the job is done.
Okay. I've made up my mind about the smuggling investigation.
Yes?
We will take this case, probe the drivers, see what it yields.
Excellent.
The jam
According
mystery.
to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something.
Great.
It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I suspect the traffic jam won't disperse for a few more days. You should have the time you need. In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
Really? Well, how about... You seem rich, can I have some money?
Is what you want to say, but it isn't that easy, is it?
I guess not. But why not, huh?
Look at that lady. Take a gander. Squint your eyes, bub.
Okay. What nice fabrics, what lustrous hair. I guess what nice fabrics.
Why, yes. Tucked away under that sturdy green raincoat, almost rustic in its simplicity, a silk shirt and matching scarf around her gentle throat, while dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from the cold. Her light green eyes scan you, full of knowledge and worry, wealth and all its possibilities. Now look at you, you misery-clad simian, barely able to tie your own laces. Your armpits are lakes. A scythe of booze precedes you. Your hair sticks to your forehead and your underwear feels uncomfortable. You're poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money. You're too...
Ashamed? I'm not ashamed. What is this feeling? I've never felt it before. I'm a goddamn working man. I'm not ashamed to shake this leech for some dough. Oh my god. As I should be for even considering it. This is a woman and I am a man. Oh my goodness. Yes, I should make my own goddamn money by now. I'll just go with ashamed.
Yes, you're too ashamed to ask this person for money. Too scared to belittle yourself in her eyes. Those half-precious stones of Odinil.
Odinil, wow.
Oh God, the lieutenant is here too. Do not dishonor the force.
As I was saying,
okay.
If there's any way I may be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask.
Oh my god, am I gonna do it? Is he gonna be embarrassed by me though? Because I like him. I don't want him to be ashamed of us. But can I have some money?
Voila, you're doing it. Really put your back into it. Yell it from the top of your lungs.
I don't want to yell at the top of my lungs. That's so random. You seem rich. Can I have some money? Can I have some money? Ma'am, help me. I'm poor. I need money to keep living. Money! Wow. Can I have some money? Ma'am.
Of course. How much do you need?
She nods. She doesn't even smile. Wow.
She's surprisingly nonchalant about this. Could it be that she somehow knows more about your predicament than she's letting on?
That would be crazy. I don't want to, like, push it. I don't want to push it. But I wonder if I could get her to give me 130 real. I mean, she did just say, of course, how much do you need, right? But is that going to be too much? I don't know. I'm going to ask it anyway. Let's do it.
That's a good sum. Not too small, not fantastically large.
She reaches into her raincoat and pulls out a zip bag. In it, you see paper notes arranged like black gills.
She removes a few notes and hands them to you. The paper is cold and oily to the touch.
Oh, beautiful.
Whoa, whoa. Did you see how easy that was? Ask her for more. Toot toot, train to Moneytown.
Toot toot. What a joy this narrator guy must have had. Seriously. Nay, 'twould be dishonorable, and mine honor is my life. I don't know about honor being my life, but I don't want to embarrass my partner, and I don't want to make this woman think that I am an asshole. So, nay.
Can you eat honor? Are you an omnivore? Give me a break.
Honorvore is funny as hell.
So, I hope I didn't just bribe you, officer.
No.
It may not be technically illegal under the Emergency Act, but still.
You bribed me, all right. I'm your little pawn now. What? Peony? I don't know what that means. I'm an honorable policeman, one of the few good men in Revachol. I'm still getting my head around this whole money concept. You're just helping me out. Yeah, let's go with that one. Because she already thinks we're nuts, right? We might as well.
You're right, ma'am, that donations are permitted under the Emergency Act, unseemly as it may be, as long as they are properly logged with the precinct.
Which he most certainly will do. Now, how else can I help the RCM today, besides supplementing its salaries?
I guess not much else, huh? I don't necessarily have to say all of these things. Thank you, that's all for now.
Of course, Detective. Take care.
You too, Joyce. Bye. Okay. Lovely. An autosave. Okay. Off we go. I definitely want to go back to Frit to sell my bottles. Even though we did just get handed the money we need, I still want to make whatever money I can here. Oh, what's this? Looks like there was more construction here once, decades ago. Did we already look at this door?
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked.
Knock?
The door rattles against your knuckles, but there's no response.
Okay, I'm gonna leave because I still want to go back to Frit. Frit? Frit? I don't know. Should I tell this woman I talked to that woman? Nah, let's go back to Frit. Maybe I'll talk to her on my way back over here, if I have to go back over here at all. What a beautiful environment. God damn. What's this? Did I already see that? I feel like I might have. What is that?
This coin-operated
Oh,
view
that
is
thing.
facing south. The instruction manual says to insert 25 centimes and pull the handle while looking inside. Then use the focus knob to zoom in if necessary.
Nah, I'm good. I'm leaving. Ah! I remember these guys from the other day. Fabulous people. Reet! I want to sell those bottles. Oh, hello? Maybe a sea monster did this to the plaza. Why do I doubt that? What is this? A bench.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You got
You
it,
can
Kim.
revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Oh, thanks. Alright, back we go to sell some bottles and pay our debt to the guy. What's up, guys? go. Hi! Oh, no, we don't actually have to talk to her. We can just go right to the bottle machine.
The tear machine stands in the corner. Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle.
Yay!
You're a richer man now.
30 cents
Do you
richer.
know what you should do with that money, kiddo? You should buy more alcohol. Enter the endless cycle of consumption.
Ah, the endless cycle of consumption. What a good line. Addiction sure feels like an endless cycle, doesn't it? The cycle of wanting to quit and then not being able to quit just over and over and over again. Alright, let's go back inside. We can't go through this door, right? Around, then. We shall go around! What is this? What's with the spinning thing over his head? Okay. Well, it's gone now. In we go. Pay that debt. Then we can go buy some alcohol, maybe. Even though, probably a bad idea. In the long run. Hey, dude. I got your money.
Can I help you?
About the money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
I do. I have your money.
Well?
Wow, there's 3 options to do the exact same thing. Here's 130 real. Slam the bills down on the counter. I hope you choke on it. Whoa, harsh. Okay. Here it is. Sorry for the trouble. I wonder if I could get him to calm the frick down and stop hating me so much by saying that. Sorry for the trouble.
Great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered.
There we go. Oh, I got a skill point from that? Fabulous.
He's not sorry about his behavior for your sake.
Of course.
Now that you have money, he really wants to make sure you're not angry with him.
It's good you paid before 9 p.m., or your door would have been locked electronically.
Oh, fuck. He taps his foot against the metal box installed in the back of the bar counter.
Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
20 real per night. Oh, I really need to do that. Who'd have thunk? Okay.
I'll take a room here too.
Oh. He opens his wallet. Cool.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
Not right now, I don't think. Goodbye. All right. Gosh. What? I'm sorry. We sped up. Do you see that? How did we speed up? Dude, I don't know what I clicked on to make me speed up, but I'm stoked about it, and we're never going back. Wait. How do I see my things? Hold on. Here's our things. Right. Find the money. We did it. Isn't that exciting? Okay. I think next we have to go back to the body, suppress the urge to throw up with those salts that we got. And see if that can help us. What?
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell.
Wait.
Emitting it is all it does now.
Turn away. I forgot. Hang on. I completely forgot about actually equipping the thing, because we have to equip the thing. What is this? Orange bum hat. That's hilarious. That's absolutely hilarious. But no, we need, it's the ammonia, right? Okay. How do I use it? How do I actually use this item? I can't do anything with it. This is strange. I don't know. Fuck. But we got some skill points, I just remembered. So I don't know how many points we actually have to spend. Where can I see the points that I can spend? That is a question. Let me think. What should I put points into right now? I think I need to put things, more things into intellect, right? Conceptualization, maybe? Encyclopedia, rhetoric, all the things, I guess. Conceptualization, let me see. Art cop, which sounds like such a fabulous thing. Enables you to make fresh associations, to delve into world concepts from Jan Karp's postmodernist carpery to Revachol's arabesque architectural style, whatever that word is, and even the concept of hardcore, and then importantly to add your own contributions to these works. Yeah, I think I want to level up conceptualization, just because it sounds awesome. Oh, but I guess that was the only point we had, because I can no longer level up, so there you go. Wait. I still don't know how to use the ammonia. I literally don't know what I can do. Talk to Kim? I don't know.
Yes?
I guess not. Okay. Corpse?
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell.
+1.
Emitting it is all it does now.
+1 has ammonia. Okay, I guess I'll try it. I still have a really low chance. What if I say, God, what is that? Why is it so bad first? I don't know. Let's just try it.
The ammonia only makes
Failure.
it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts.
Fuck.
You managed to keep it in once. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are
Really?
wet with tears.
Oh my god. Bro. Ew. Bro really threw up twice in a row. Great. The ammonia didn't help at all.
Nor does the wind right now.
Ugh. You feel the lieutenant pat your back rhythmically.
The
Thanks.
weight is reassuring, like a crenel on solid fortification. Pat, pat, pat.
Thanks, friend.
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
Are you saying maybe he should drink?
What is
Fuck.
happening to you? Are you going to cry now, son? You hurt the coach. This is weakness. It cannot go on much longer, or you will lose.
Oh, jeez. Why can't I keep it in if I've been a cop my whole life? This is bullshit. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be a cop. Oh, these are really funny. Give me a moment. I got this. Let's try
An
again.
appropriate attitude.
He withdraws his hand and looks you in the eye.
You need to get your shit together.
Say nothing. Just nod.
We should go talk to the locals. Find
we got-
something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it for special bonuses and effects.
Internalize it for special bonuses and effects. I don't
Give
think
it
I
half an hour.
got that
Get
last
yourself
time.
together. Then come back and have another go.
Cool. Will do. Goodbye. Is this the thought cabinet? It is. This is so exciting. There's new thoughts to read. And apparently this internalized thing down here, I saw it, but didn't realize it was like a button I should push. Awesome. Okay. So we read Lonesome Long Way Home last time, and now we've got the 15th Indo tribe. Okay. Wild Pines, Feld, Kupris, Tricentennial, Villiers, and LaSalle. Names of Revacholian Indo tribes spring into your head, set loose at the mention of Wild Pines. Royal monopolies, octopuses and swordfish, most of them gone now. YBP, Expander, St. Baptiste, Brightest Star, LUM, Resplendent, East Insulindic, Welter, and El Cassette. But isn't one missing? Wait, no. There were only 14. Then why do you feel like there was a 15th Indo-tribe? Volumetric shit compressor? Okay, your shit is apart, and it is rather unbecoming of a cop and a human being. It's supposed to be the opposite of that. Together. compressed in a small area. To achieve a solid level of shit compression, squeeze your butt cheeks together for 30 minutes. Do something similar with the 2 hemispheres of your brain. Talk to people. Maybe that will help. Incredible. Okay, let's hit the internalize button and see what happens. I don't know what just happened, though. Okay, so that's interesting. Stop. What? What is happening? I think there's something I don't understand. Volumetric shit compressor? What the fuck is this? Hold on, stop. What is this? Oh, I'm so confused. Hold on. Lonesome Long Way Home. Hold on, let me hit that one first because it's the first one we got. Internalize? What is this? Stop. Why would I stop? It says 0%. Nothing happens if I click on it. There's a plus sign? I don't know. This? I don't know. Maybe I need to literally just click all of them. Internalize. The 15th Indo tribe. Internalize that too. We've now internalized 3 thoughts. Okay, and now what? Bonuses from thoughts. +1 to encyclopedia. Well, that's cool. Now, if I just leave, what happens? Like, they're still internalized? I suppose so. That's pretty cool, I think. I feel like our boy should probably drink some alcohol if he wants to be able to stomach anything, as sad as that is. What is this? Nothing. But where, oh where, was I able to pawn that thing? Because I still want to try doing that. I do. Just have more money, because apparently we need to keep making money throughout this game. I didn't realize that. Oh, look, another lorry driver. I don't think this is the one we talked to. Let's first do what we can about pawning, though. What? A sewer grate. A gateway to the river of filth. Great. And what's this? A helpline to the company that controls the drawbridge. Everything's good here, that dude said. Okay, I believe you. Roy's Pawn Shop. We found it. Fast cash for faster times. It's another locked garbage. Oh, not locked. Fingerless gloves. +1 to electrochemistry. Cool. Hang on. That's awesome. Interfacing. I guess, does it matter which one we have equipped? I don't know. Maybe this is something we could wear like now and then put those rubber gloves on another time. What is rhetoric again? Which one is rhetoric? A lot of things to keep track of in this game. The art of persuasion, I see. Okay, so I'm not going to put on the hobo hat right now because I don't know if I'm going to need to persuade somebody. I might. What's this? Water lock out of order until Wednesdays, 7:15 a.m.
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. This panel usually closes the waterlock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
Probably. I'm not gonna just randomly pull some levers. Who are you?
Good day to you, officers.
Man on waterlock. Okay, hi.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them.
Oh.
His posture is relaxed. Despite his powerful build and a knife in his hand, this man resorts to physical intimidation only infrequently, if at all.
First things first, what are you doing here, man on the waterlock? Do you know what caused this wreckage? Point at the smashed billboard in the canal. First things first, I guess. What are you doing here, man on the waterlock?
My friend Barry the Butcher is stuck on the other side of the waterlock.
Oh no!
I'm keeping him company.
This guy
and
here.
eating his salami.
Aww. His poor salami.
From the corner of your eye, you see a man in a yellow shirt and grey overalls waving at you from across the canal. He seems disappointed about the wreckage on the waterlock and the salami.
And the salami.
Very good stuff. Anything I can do for you, officer?
The man on the waterlock picks the skin off a slice of salami and takes a sizable bite. Do you know what caused this wreckage? Point at the smashed billboard in the canal.
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Revachol.
The words "daredevil driver" sound ominous to you.
I have a funny feeling that something happened with driving. And because there's a loss in his life that we don't know about, that even he doesn't know about, I'm wondering if someone has maybe died in a driving accident, in one of those little driving carriages things, in one of those motor carriages. Not sure. Could also just be picking up on the concept of one of these drivers being criminal or being involved in criminal activity, but I'm more inclined to believe that that this ominous feeling is related to something unconscious, something that he's suppressed.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here, especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
Huh. Can I have some of that salami? Nah, I'm good. Do you know what's further down the coast?
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it.
He thinks for a moment.
Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
Right. Bye. Okay. Sure. Butter sign down. Yeah, wish I could do something about it. Sorry, bruh. Sorry. All right, let's go inside this pawn shop, I suppose. Ooh, stuff here, huh? What's this? Mostly military wear, with a few more eccentric fashions thrown in. Some kind of machine. An antique cash register? A bust of a woman. The plaque simply says DEI. In the dark, a film projector is whirring away.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty. Try to find something pretty and cool here, then use it to win her back.
What? Win her back? Win her back? Win her back?
Yes. Buy something nice. A figurine.
I mean, this is like our intuition. This is very bizarre. Win her back, apparently.
This sounds off. You shouldn't trust this guy.
Volition is telling us to not trust Inland Empire. That's bananas. Okay, interfacing medium. Inspect all of them, I guess. Inspect the... Wait, I'm going to step away from the table for a second. I'm going to go back to my inventory. I'm going to replace the gloves with these because they give me +1 to interfacing, apparently. So, let's try doing that again.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty.
All right, this one's better now, I think. Dig up a truly cool figurine in the box under the table.
Why?
Hey,
What's
cool.
this? A headless man riding a horse.
Cool.
A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say found.
What is this? Show it to the shopkeeper.
Oh, that's the Headless Phone Rider.
Who?
The Headless Phone Rider. It's an urban legend.
Like the Headless Horseman.
About a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a fawn tracksuit. As you see, he's missing his head.
Yes, I see that. He points at the decapitated figurine.
50 cents. Bargain priced. I'll throw in the tiny cap too. I think he's looking for it, or something. That part of the story has many interpretations.
You know what? Sure. Let me purchase the Headless Fallen Rider and his cap.
Did I mention that this figurine is supposed to be lucky? Always carry it with you.
He grins.
That was a very smooth salesman's grin that almost comes off as earnest. You should learn from him.
I should? Okay, let me step away from the table. And, oh, there's all these other things. I was just going to talk to him, but there's other stuff to look at, apparently.
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Oh. Let your gaze run over the streetlight.
The light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently.
Where did you get this?
It was brought to me to be altered.
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property.
He leans in so the pawnbroker doesn't hear him.
You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
All right, well, there's nothing else I need to know about the light, so I'm going to leave, and let's now talk to him about the thing above his head. I don't even know what that is.
The boomboxes on the shelf
boom
look
boxes,
well-loved
sure.
and well-traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels.
Oh man, boomboxes. What a throwback. Ugh. I'm sure many of you aren't even old enough to remember boomboxes being, carried around in the street and played loudly on the sidewalk or in the subway cars, but good times. Stand on the tips of your toes to see more, sure.
One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved. This is you. Golden orange. A sunset suite.
Huh.
Just make sure it works before you buy it.
Okie dokie. Shopkeep, this Stereo 8 approved machine here. What I really want to know is, could this device come in handy in my police work? Are you sure this is all in working order? This Stereo 8 approved machine here
is the Harman Welsh W2, made in Vespa, designed in Seoul, plays all reel-to-reel formats, 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there. It'll set you back 12 real.
What I really want to know is, could this device come in handy in my police work?
If police work means playing tapes, sure. You can use it for that. Or any other time you'd need to play a tape.
Like a beach party. With sand and sun and seagulls dancing on the breeze.
This is bizarre. Theoretically, could I bring it to a beach party? I'm asking my frickin' partner this? That's wild. Really random. Thanks for clearing that up, Roy.
For sure. It's a consumer device with professional
There you go.
applications.
That sounds about right. Let's leave for now. And I guess that's it, really. So let me talk to him so we can pawn that pin we
It's
got.
not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop.
The man at the counter turns to you slowly.
What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
Sorry, I feel like I'm interrupting you. Shake your head. It's shameful how insufficient the police presence is in these parts. Now that the RCM is here, tell me, have you had any trouble lately? Sorry, I feel like I'm interrupting you.
Oh no, not at all. I guess I haven't had many customers lately. RCM or otherwise.
I really love this man's portrait. I love it.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake. People who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Nod, quite the collection indeed. Look around, typical vacuous consumerist objects. Honestly, I think some of your selections are more tasteful than others. This business plan is all over the place. You should specialize, zoom in, recapitalize. Quite the collection indeed.
It keeps me entertained.
His attention is drawn once more to the play of light and shadow on the walls behind you.
Entertained? He might be high. If he is, on what?
Electrochemistry, ooh. Is Roy high? And if yes, then what is he on? Let's see.
Okay.
We failed!
He definitely is high. Whatever it is, you've probably done it. And many other things besides. But you can't cut through the jumble of sensations to get to the answer.
He has such a hard time telling what's going on in his own body, huh?
A guarded man like him wouldn't tell you if you asked out loud.
Well, there is something I'd like to sell.
Let me have a look.
I have this commemorative pin, but before I sell it, I have some questions. I'll check my pockets, access your pawn menu. Hold on, I have a pawn menu?
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
I can pawn all of this stuff? Do I want to? Do I need to? I don't want to sell a lot of this stuff, but I definitely will sell the pin, I guess. Now what do I do? Hit pawn? Yes. And then I'll close, I guess. There you go. Commemorative pin. Oh. Well, now I did that. Can I also say I have this pin, but before
Jean-Baptiste summer dinghy rates is 31. What a pleasant time that was. So, what do you want to know? Price? I can give you $3.20 for it.
$3.20? That's a ripoff. Okay, but can you hold on to it for a few days before putting it up for sale? I promised to give the pin back. I did, didn't I? That's a ripoff.
A pin from 31 ought to be priced at $3.10, but I added another 10 cents just to be nice.
Okay. Then can you at least hold on to it for a few days before putting it up for sale? Because I promised someone I'd give it back to them.
Sure. I can keep it behind the counter for a week, but only if you pawn it right now.
That is all I wanted to know about the pin. Thank you.
Sure thing. So, do you want to sell anything?
Nothing else, just that. Nothing to sell at the moment. I don't think I need to sell my clothes.
Another time, perhaps.
All right. Let's see. You might be able to aid in our investigation. I don't know how he would be able to, but...
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
Do you know anything about the recent hanging?
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business. Bad for everyone.
No one likes to see what you have to see every day.
All right, that's all I got.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
By the way, do you happen to have any guns, like the ones carried by officers of the Citizens Militia? Interesting.
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
Excuse me? Our boy here has pawned his own gun? That is irresponsible as hell, girl, but I bet it was to get alcohol. That does seem quite like a classic addiction move, to sell the things you really need. because in those moments you feel like the substance you're addicted to, you need a lot more.
What? Sold? The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
Wait, I sold you my gun?
You,
With Kim here too. That just sounded really, really bad.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
Oh, going back to my thought that I mentioned at the very beginning of the video, the idea that maybe he had tried to take his own life, maybe right before the beginning of the game. Something that a lot of people will do when they make plans to take their own life is start getting rid of all of their things. Even things that are important to them, things they would normally never let go of. This fact kind of feeds into that idea, but he tried to kill himself recently. So sad, man. This man hates himself. Oh my god. I want to learn about his past, though. I'm so curious.
And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
Interesting.
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to spare you.
I feel like there's something you're not telling me.
You weren't quiet yourself, officer.
What was I like?
You were very distraught. You said the gun was a threat to your life and that you can't trust yourself with it tonight. And that you need the money.
You can't trust yourself with it tonight. He wanted to get rid of it so that he wouldn't take his own life with it. But sounds like he probably found another way to try. Most likely.
When I said that I don't normally buy firearms, you put the gun barrel in your mouth and sort of sucked on it. Then I agreed to take it.
Wow.
You sucked on a gun? Good. Very normal.
Very normal. Wait, how much did I sell the gun for? Happens to the best of us, I guess? Aw, man. I really should have killed myself. Maybe I still will one of these days. I am so sorry you had to see me in that state. We don't have to talk about it any further. Wow. How much did I sell the gun for?
15 real.
Wow, okay.
The lieutenant looks from you to Roy, and then back to you. It's clear that he hopes this tableau might still turn out to be a bad dream. It's not, though. This has got to be the most. Wow. There's pity there, too, in case you didn't notice.
I don't want to say this, even though I believe that he would definitely be thinking it. I wouldn't say it out loud. I am so sorry you had to see me in that state. We don't have to talk about it any further.
No apologies necessary, officer.
Okay, well, was the buyer a policeman too?
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig.
Weird.
Which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her.
Wild.
Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Really?
Right, so let me get this
Ooh.
right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the Citizens Militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
Damn. There's only one explanation. She must be one of my rabid fans. Wow. Maybe she's a vigilante. Wants to prove she can do our jobs better than we can. I don't like it either. What if she intends to commit a crime and blame it on the citizens' militia? I'm sorry. I'm sorry I sold my gun. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I sold my gun. I think he's
it's
gonna
not
feel
good.
guilty as hell.
I do hope we manage to clean this mess up somehow, while also keeping our focus on the murder investigation.
Seriously, I think our boy is just... would be overcome with guilt in these moments while sober. Even though he's still craving, he's still addicted, in those sober moments, the guilt can hit you. And I think it's hitting him in this moment. Doesn't mean he's gonna have any more self-control over himself the next time alcohol is in reach. But those lucid moments are so important to the people around them.
This mess, he means your mess.
Yeah. Any idea where I can find this buyer?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
Okay.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You'll just have to hope you luck upon her somehow.
I guess so. At least now I know how I lost my sidearm. Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
We've gained some experience. How exciting. Okay. I have other business to take care of now. Let's leave. Oh, we got things going on. What's this? Whoa!
Volumetric ship compressor. Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts.
All endurance white checks unlocked. Learning cap for endurance raised to 4. Okay. This is bizarre. Absolutely bizarre, but I kind of love this concept. Wow, this is awesome. This is freaking awesome. Okay, wait. Did we open up any new thoughts or something, or did I make that up? No, I don't think I did. No. Okay, lot of stuff. A lot of new stuff going on here. Okie dokie. Jeez, what's this thought?
Hey, so we've been
Suggestion.
monitoring you internally, and now we know your Copo type.
Capo type? Interesting. My brain is wondering if they mean holotype, but probably not. I'm assuming this is some kind of play on that word with the word cop, right? Who knows?
Yes. Guess what's yours?
Some kind of weapon cop?
No, you're the sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we?
The sorriest cop. It's true.
Huge lack of enthusiasm going on in here.
Okay, but what are the other capo types? Won't the other capo types be jealous? I'm sorry, opt in. You know, actually, I'm not sorry. I changed my mind. Fucking they should be sorry. Opt in. I'm sorry.
Of course you are. It's okay.
Rigorous self-critic.
See if you can get something out of this, like info. Or maybe every time you say you're sorry, you get $1 million.
Wouldn't that be cool?
That won't happen.
I'm aware. I'm very aware. Okay, let's see. Did something new happen? This lit up like something new happened. But I have no idea what happened, huh? Fascinating stuff, this game, huh? Absolutely bonkers. I don't even know what to feel about that. That was wild. I love this thought system. This is so surprising. The mechanics of this game are very unique, very new to me for sure, so this is a lot to get used to and figure out. Especially because I tend to crash out over new controls of any game. What can I say? Crazy. Okay. What shall we be doing next exactly? Oh, what's this? I don't know. Nosafed. Cool. All right. Huh.
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes, smelling of strangers' body odors.
Lovely.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your style, officer.
Yeah, all right. Browse through the
You
box.
find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places.
Sounds awful.
Economical, but also trendy. Look first hand, buy second hand. Keep the economy moving.
I guess find something worth salvaging from that pile of rags. I'll try.
Something cold
Oh.
grazes your hand. Synthetic and sleek. A windbreaker.
Ooh.
Surf, it says, but also wind, summer, 100% waterproof, and sport. All in different typefaces. Practical, and yet it may deaden your senses to the world around you. Possibly because of the awful typeface.
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only $4.50 for you, sir.
You know what? Sure. $4.50.
Gotta prepare for springtime, right?
Don't have much money left, though. Yikes. That was a bad idea, probably. But it is what it is. I made my choice. I bought a windbreaker. For some freaking reason. All right. Oh, should I maybe just talk to this guy directly, though? What's up?
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin. The name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Happy shopping, officer. Everything's cool here.
He gives you a thumbs up. What's so cool?
Everything's cool.
Everything.
The goods are cool. The customers are cool. The place is cool. And one more thing, officer.
From out on the bay, a cool wind gathers.
Cool.
It sweeps into the city, tugging at the textiles hanging around the stand. Some distance away, the sound of a tin can clattering across the street can be heard.
You're very cool. Bang, 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 bang.
He makes both hands into finger pistols and fires a few finger bullets into the air. Really? You think I'm cool?
Oh, yes. You got style. You got personal style. You know what you like.
He surveys his consumerist kingdom with an air of satisfaction.
You like premium menswear. Look around and browse. Everything looks cool on a guy like you. Take your time.
He settles back into the pile of boxes he's sitting on.
Don't be distracted by the flattery and funny man act. Questions.
Right. Questions. Persuade him to give you money is wild. Where are you from, Sileng?
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All Revachol.
But you're not a local, are you? Better not to mention. Why is it better not to mention? Aren't we meant to question him about stuff? I don't know.
Very sharp, officer. I'm Serais, from the Sigai province of the Serais Empire. The apricot suzerainty, you know?
The apricot suzerainty. Okay, yum. Apricots are delicious. Why is it called that? Lots of apricots there? I'm actually curious. They keep talking about apricots, but why is it called that?
The apricot suzerainty is what the Sigai archipelago is commonly known as in Revachol.
Oh.
It's a bit of a fraught term, I'm sure you understand.
Okay, thanks, Kim.
No, apricots come from Sigai. My grandma used to grow them. But Sigai is a shithole. That's why I came to Revachol. Here's much better for an independent entrepreneur. Less laws. Speaking of, why not support an independent local entrepreneur? I send half my profits back to my grandma in Sigai.
Well, if it's for his grandma, you should buy a lot of things.
I already bought something from him. I'll look around. Thanks. I do see another box I want to click on.
You see two lowly, defeated speakers,
Aw.
thralls, slaves basically, perched atop them like conquerors surveying the land. A pair of found, durable wear sneakers, ultra series.
I can see you with taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
Sneakers and speakers. Why is that hilarious? I don't know why that's hilarious, but it is. I will inspect the sneakers.
A pair of found ultras. The design is impossibly sleek and simple. A futuristic silhouette with a sleek monochrome colorway, a jet black upper, and a silver-lined midsole.
Those sneakers, mister. Those sneakers are the latest found sneakers. Super air, super fine, super cool. Only 50 real.
That's awesome, but I don't have 50 real, and I'm sure the speakers would be the same or even more than that. I'm not even gonna bother. I'm just gonna leave and talk to him again because I wanted to ask him questions.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
I can't ask him police questions. What kind of stuff are you selling here?
Only the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy pants too. Try them on right here. No shame, only freedom.
Cute. Is there a discount for cool officers like me?
No need for discounts and ceilings, officer.
Right.
Everything's already on sale. Anything you want, 50% off.
Where'd you get those comfy pants?
I'm an entrepreneur, officer. I've got sources, buyers, suppliers, distributors, manufacturers, wholesalers, all extremely cool and above board.
Above board, huh? How very specific of you. Do you have a permit to sell all of that?
Good joke, officer.
Okay, no permits needed, I guess.
There we don't have permits. Just economic freedom. Take a look around.
He takes a deep breath.
You glance around the decrepit buildings, the miserable weather, the sidewalks strewn with sunflower seeds and a dust-choked air.
It's beautiful. Beautiful freedom.
Kim, is that true? He doesn't need a permit to sell?
It is, yes. Anyone can set up their shop whenever they feel like it.
Okay, thanks, Kim.
That's right. No permits, no bureaucracy. That's why this city and its law officials are so cool.
Wait, but what are we doing here if there are no permits? Look at Kim and the police insignia on his sleeve. We're here for a murder, dude. I don't even know what that kind of question is supposed to mean. Okay, no permit then.
Hyper cool.
Hyper cool. Hell yeah. He nods solemnly, then breathes out a sigh of pride, surveying the city around him. Okay, that's all then. Let me ask you something else.
Anything for you.
I'll leave you to it for now. I guess I can't ask him anything else, which is wild. That's fine. That's fine. What's this?
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a small box, a variety of shapes and colors.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
The vendor takes a pair of sunglasses and sticks them under your nose. I'll try them on.
Abort. These are hideous. What's more, they don't even fit your face.
Oh shit.
You can feel them pinching your nose and chafing against your brow.
That sucks.
Damn, officer. You look like a mega secret spy. Very secret. They're practically made for you. I'll let you have them for 2 real and 50 cents.
They're perfect for concealing your bloodshot and baggy eyes.
Goodness gracious.
No, you are definitely not buying those.
You're right. I'm too sensible for these. I
Are
don't
you
like
sure?
them, clearly.
But they look so good on you. You should think this through, officer.
Let me rummage through the box.
These are all boring.
Aw.
Boring third-rate ho-hum sunglasses made of cheap Syrahese plastic. The kind of plastic that melts in the sun.
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, superb material, very cool. UV resistant. These will definitely keep your eyes safe and cool while doing your dangerous police work.
Okay, we have a very low chance of making this one, but sure. Conceptualization. Woo, move your butt, child. Try again. Maybe you can find some interesting sunglasses in the box. Sure.
No luck.
Failure.
All you find is this lime-colored cellophane visor, Produced by a bargain sportswear brand called Amphibian, apparently. There's a malformed green frog on its bent cap.
Weird.
Oh, that visor is perfect for you, officer. It'll definitely keep the sun out of your eyes while you're shooting criminals. Bang, bang! And all for a mere 6 real.
Wow. Put the visor back.
You don't
We're
like
leaving.
it? Sure, Square Joe. No problem. Let's get you some real shades.
I'm leaving for now, actually, because what? What? Clearly our boy didn't like those sunglasses. He doesn't have to wear them. We make our own choices in this game, apparently. We do what we want. You're the guy we talked to before, aren't you? Probably talk to him, right? Do I want to talk to him first? Or actually go back and unlock the... Yeah, I think I want to go back and unlock the dumpster or whatever first. Because we got that key. And then I got distracted. Because I'm good at that. I get distracted. But let's go unlock the thing. I forgot how I make myself run or go faster. Apparently with shift.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
Open the padlock with the key.
With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
Didn't I just have a premonition that there's something in there?
There is, but you won't like it. Sweat forms on your brow. Your hand is still on the lid.
Open the lid.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Great.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Oh, good. Okay, so let's see what there is in here. Look. Under the boxes of carton.
You see milk, an egg rest with one broken egg in it, some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below, and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Okay. Pick at the rags.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Grab them.
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
Oh, man.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer.
Bag the trousers.
Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but
He looks into the container.
the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Reach for it,
A
I
drab,
guess.
long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored,
Okay.
appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Ugh. Bag the shirt.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that,
A thrown-out towel. A mug. That's all.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
Yeah, we need to ask the kids who put them here. Oh, or you think someone from the whirling might have been involved, maybe?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
I also think we should ask the kids who put him in.
What's he on about? Kids? You hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
These kids are nuts.
See?
Okay, proceed.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
The mug. I'm getting that mug, too. I will also search the food waste, though.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron.
An antique?
Only in its social sensibility.
Oh, I should have searched the food. Take the mug. I realize now. The lieutenant briefly glances at the mug, then returns his sight to the trash.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
Okay. Search the food waste also.
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here.
Why would Inland Empire, my kind of innate sense of what's going on, that intuition, why would that be so avoidant in a moment like this?
What's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Pick it out.
Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist
Oh.
papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
I don't know what this is.
It is. Look, the plastic has the
Kind of
RCM
paperwork.
street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form in
Secret
there.
task complete. Wild. Okay. Huh. A miserable looking slip of paper sticks to the board.
If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
I doubt he knows, but let's see. It must have been cramping my style. It has a foreboding quality to it. Maybe I needed to lose it for the great bloodletting to begin? I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore, so I threw it away. Or someone from the whirling threw it in the trash? I don't know. I'm boring. I'd rather not talk about it right now. Huh. That's such an odd thing to say, but I am so curious about what our friend Kim here's response would be. Because also, it almost seems true. Because although the great bloodletting might be a real thing, I really don't know. Right now, it feels like it's not, and he's just sort of saying something dramatic. But I think it's also true if you consider the great bloodletting to be his desire to take his own life, really. And like I said, when people are considering suicide, one thing that they will often do, a big red flag that can help you predict if maybe there are some signs someone's considering suicide, is rid themselves of their belongings or anything tied to their identity sometimes. I mean, work stuff, it kind of sounds like being a cop is really the only identity that he even has any access to anymore. I mean, I keep thinking about, I forgot what the line was, but when we were able to say, hey, we're pretty good at this in terms of the detective work, his brain's response was something that made me feel like this really is his only real passion in life. I think he must have had a lot of his identity tied up in his cop life, or at the very least, it seems detective work is something that he is innately really good at and has access to because of that, and because there is such a deeply ingrained passion, like a special interest or something. The only thing, you know, he doesn't seem to have much, and he wants to fill this emptiness. And I feel like the line was something about emptiness or loneliness or an abyss or God, I don't remember. I'll see if I can go find it and maybe put it up here or something. But wouldn't it be great if he could, in fact, fill that abyss with police work or detective work or whatever it is instead of substances? I get this odd sense that, like, he maybe had these two potential ways of hoping, and he went for the easier one that is way more avoidant of reality than the one that, you know, maintains his life. Throwing away what maintains his life, what maintains his soul with passion, the only thing that he feels joy about, throwing that away is such a red flag. I would be so concerned about him. You know, it kind of rids him of his last excuse not to kill himself, I mean. Awful. It's just absolutely awful. Anyway, because of that maybe unconscious truth that he is accidentally stating through joke form. I want to say that one.
What are you talking about?
I speaketh the tongue! What? I don't know.
I don't know either. You should take stock of your notes. Make sure it's all there. Official notes contain informants' names. If some have fallen into the hands of the RCM's adversaries, bloodletting may well ensue.
Oh, fuck, yeah. Okay, I'll do that.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
My eagle eyes, huh? Tell me what your elf eyes see.
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable.
Ooh.
Go to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
Okay, thank you, tutorial agent.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
Glunk. Lovely. All right.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
The lieutenant sounds relieved. All right, let's go. And now, let's look at our inventory. Okay. Where is it? Interact. Oh, damaged ledger. There's also this mug. I forgot about that. Oh my gosh. Use interact button in inventory. What is the interact button? Is it that? Okay. This broken-eared mug somehow made its way into the whirling in rags dumpster. It depicts a person of Samaran descent frolicking in a field of saffron flowers, buck-toothed and grinning feeble-mindedly. It seems to be a cheap knockoff of some colonial-era antique. Okay. Let's look at the ledger, then. This is the ledger you found in the trash. It's full of notes written in a man's dense cursive. Have a closer look. Maybe it can be salvaged to start keeping notes on the case.
It's just a racist mug.
Oh.
What's there to read here? Not much.
There's quite a lot to read into here, actually. Look at all that content.
Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
I don't know. I thought maybe it could possibly be important. Whatever. This mug is an example of prejudice. I'm going to use it as an example of what not to do. I'm going to push this into the face of every merchant I find and tell them this is your inane ideology. The mug will be useful. By denouncing it, I can earn political capital to mask my badass hustling, i.e. fraud and embezzlement. The mug didn't belong in the trash. It was just a funny mug. Can't anyone laugh anymore? Oh, shut up. Shut up. I don't know. I guess it's an example of prejudice, and I'll use it as an example of what not to do.
But it was in the trash. Why not just call it out when you see it? Or do some volunteering work. Just finish your case, detective.
All Alright, fine. Now let me do the same with the ledger. Apparently I'm supposed to click on this interact button that is red over here. Oh my god, I just noticed that when I move my mouse, our guy moves his little head. That's kind of cute. Okay.
It's the
interact.
ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Gross. Okay then, huh? Anything else?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper.
Great.
Desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard.
Great.
It's a metaphor for you.
It's a metaphor for you. That is hilarious. Are you saying I'm the toilet paper? Yes, I am. I am the toilet paper, sticking, desperately sticking, so clinging to the police work, right? A metaphor for you. The only thing he had left in his life, I guess.
Below the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart.
Below the pathetics. Terror. It's a metaphor that his mind is making a joke about, just to be more avoidant. All right. We're inspecting all of it then. Let's do it. Inspect the... I guess I will inspect the toilet paper, but that feels really silly. Inspect the toilet paper.
It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard.
All right,
You can
then.
take it off if you want.
Okay. Well then, I'll just take it off.
Still wet, the toilet paper peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off with your finger and voila! The ledger now looks marginally better.
All right then. Let's browse the papers. What clip is he talking about? Clip? The clip on the clipboard, basically? Yeah, I guess so. Oh, the metal clip. Okay. I guess I could investigate that, but I feel like the papers are more important and make more sense to do first. Let's browse the white
They're
papers.
not exactly white. They're
Okay.
yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What is in there? What are they about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you. It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Logic. Okay. There was a mention of a naming convention here? Yeah, I'm confused by that particular statement here. Count the pages. I have to open an official case. Is there room? There was a mention of a naming convention?
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name.
Oh my, and they're written in capital letters too.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural.
Ooh.
Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
More?
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the hookah parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. You like this grimy murdering, don't you?
Well, I don't know. I don't know about like, but he clearly went into being a homicide detective, so something about it appeals to him. Not maybe necessarily in a murderous way, but maybe in a curious way, or a connection to death kind of way. Obviously not sure.
It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Is 2 cases a week a good caseload, Lieutenant?
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
2 cases a week appears to have been my load, Lieutenant. I'm not sure I completed them, though.
2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
Oh, well, that's very sweet to him, but it does seem like I burned out all right.
That's okay. We all do, sooner or later.
He nods, then turns back to his own case files.
Like a fan of gills, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
Count the pages. I have to open an official case, which I guess I do. Is there room?
There is, for precisely 1 more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish.
I suppose commit to paper. I don't see the harm in it, although I guess it's the only page left that is legible, but we can get more paper, right? We can, like, buy another journal or something. Ledger. Commit to paper.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the kind green ape pen in a brash freehand similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple, a language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Interview the cafeteria manager.
Cross out the ones you've already finished.
A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you.
Yay.
Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality is such a great sentence. And this is such a great way of reminding yourself that you are able to do things. It gives you that brief sense of accomplishment, and that can really add up and mean so much to your ability to look at yourself in a more positive way. If you look at yourself as a failure, as lazy, as someone who never gets anything done, having external visual representations to show you that you've done the thing or that you are capable in any way, like completing an art piece, crossing an item off a list, it's a self-esteem booster, really. Lieutenant, have you by any chance named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
The Hanged Man. The Furies are at home in the mirror. Who said that? What was that? That was said recently. What was that? Oh, God. The setting sun. Shit on a stick. The Furies are at home in the mirror is bananas, and obviously is supposed to be a reference to when we heard this before, but for the life of me right now, I cannot remember where we heard that, even though I'm sure it was like a few fucking minutes ago. Way to go, me! But because I can't remember, and I'm not sure if it has any relevance, I'm gonna call it the Hanged Man. I think that makes sense.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name.
Aww.
We have a very good name for the case now.
And it's also a great name for a bar in Lowtown. My Dragon Age fans know what I'm talking about.
I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
Nice. Kim, all my cases employ a naming convention similar to what we used on ours.
Yes, how very childish of you. In your and my defense, almost everyone in the RCM uses the titular system, in addition to the official alphanumeric.
Why is that? Although, honestly, I think that makes sense.
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
I seem to have named a case the Square Bullet Hole Murders.
Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself. I pray his loved ones never find out.
It doesn't say anything about your character that you do that. I don't feel that way anyway. What happened to him?
Rail spiked through the head. He died.
Ouch.
It was a workplace accident.
Big ouch. Well, I guess I'm done inspecting these.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers.
Ooh.
They're a little further from your nose now.
Okay, can I read the case files now? Sure.
Yes, you can piece them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin. It always begins with HDB 41, then date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene, followed by the title. For example, HDB 41120111700, the Next World Mural.
Huh. Okay. HDB41, and then the time and date. Okay, sure. And then the Next World Mural is the title. All right. HDB41, weren't those officer precincts?
Why, yes, your precinct number is 41.
Cool. And HDB?
Every last alphanumeric in the files begins with it. And these are your case files. It's safe to say HDB are your initials.
Oh, shit. Safe to say. Those aren't my initials. I'm not feeling them. I feel like guessing is not going to help. It's not going to help. But, wow, I don't know what to say to that.
I got nothing here either.
Yeah.
Logic really isn't the best faculty to have this conversation with. But it's the one you got. So sorry.
Ha!
Yeah, we're staying out of this business for now. HDB is bad news from yesteryear. It's shit, honcho.
How long does it take to read a case?
It takes about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Where do you want to start?
Well, I don't actually know if it means an actual half an hour or what, but I feel like I've been here quite a while, so I'm going to end things here. Actually, I'm going to revisit this later. Put the case files away for
Not
now.
much has changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers still sags from the clipboard.
I'm going to put it away for now. Okay, great. Now I'm going to make a save, of course. And now, I do believe it is time. This episode has gone on for quite a while, and oh my goodness, right while my cat has decided she wants to eat my hair. Great, good for her. I am going to stop for the day. Okay, so we at least got to the crime scene today, which was cool. We paid our debt, which was cool. We've spoken to some more people and gotten a few new tasks to accomplish, so I guess that's where we'll be starting next time, is dealing with this apparent drug smuggling, figuring out how to deal with the corpse without being so nauseous, apparently. What an absolutely bonkers, batshit bananas type of game. I am loving it. I am so excited to play it again next time, but we're not there yet. I got some stuff to do, and so until next time, thank you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you've enjoyed our time together, please consider doing the YouTube thing. Liking, commenting, subscribing, hyping, whatever you feel like doing. It would really help me out. I love and appreciate you so much. Please be kind to yourself, take care of yourself, take extra good care of your animals and human children too, please. And stay soft, because the world is definitely hard enough already. And we will see you next time. Bye-bye. I'm sorry, that was annoying, I know.